already. That just took you a half an hour. Like, what the fuck? Makes no sense to me.
This shit took you a half an hour, bro.
Right.
That's funny.
Nigga, I gotta go now. I mean, you can't really. Well,
All right, we're live.
Do it
Yeah, I see that.
live.
Oh shit, we're live already?
We're
Damn.
fucking
Yeah, well,
live.
Kim Jong-un.
is that a babbling brook and running behind
That's
you?
a fucking
Heavily,
I don't know. Scenic beach.
Who's
If I were to peg that beach, I would say it's maybe in Maine.
Maybe in Maine.
Yeah.
Maybe in mainstream.
Oh. Yeah, that was fucking
It
dumb.
made perfect fucking sense, and you all will respect
I don't know
my
what you
authority.
just did there. That sure is whatever you're talking about for you.
Yep, just gave me a boner.
I'm still confused.
I don't know
Like
what you're
most guys,
talking
sexual
about, but I
account-
got a boner.
This time it didn't even involve a homeless man.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate you all. All right, on this episode of the Red Eye Report, we talk about competitive eating. We listen to Ashtray ramble on about some bullshit as his forehead gets nice and glistening. And we also ridicule Ashtray. Also ridicule Ashtray's bad competitive eating jokes about Mystic. With us this week is the Mystic. Mystic has been a competitive eater all his life. The only problem is he's been competing with himself. So now the
And
only
I
thing he
won
has
every
to
time.
he did win every time. Way to go, buddy.
Undefeated.
And now the only thing he has to show for it is a busted leg and a serious bout with the gout.
Nope, no gout yet.
No gout yet? Way to go,
Out
buddy.
with the gout. I like
Bout
it.
with the gout.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah,
Only
Yeah.
one man comes
Be
out.
like a boxing match.
Gout
for homeless
wins.
people.
right? That's like a celebrity death match fucking thing.
Celebrity death match. That was like one of the only things I watched on MTV for the longest time.
Yeah, that
Holy
was
shit, I
good.
forgot all about that show. Okay, next to him is Oracle. Oracle's competitive eating. He does competitive eating in the saddest way possible. He does it by staring at himself in the mirror, crying as he shamefully shovels spoonfuls of food into his mouth, all the while telling himself that no one will ever love him. Yeah, exactly it.
Bad
That's
No, he's right about that.
it. And then there's the Ashtray. Ashtray competitively eats one thing: drugs. and I mean a lot of fucking drugs. Like I did a lot of drugs. Like I did a lot of drugs, and my wife died. But this motherfucker, I couldn't party with you. my heart would explode.
All that radiation therapy I got. It's my superpower.
Yeah.
now.
He's on the light end.
It really?
Come to Wisconsin, bro.
I've been to Wisconsin. I had to
Been to
bring my own
Madison.
drugs.
You've been to Madison.
I
Come to
had
real,
I came
real
to
Wisconsin.
and had to bring my own drugs. All right, so don't come in here with that bullshit.
You didn't bring your own drugs. I got you
I did.
drugs.
No,
I got you drugs.
no, I
Bullshit.
came.
I
No,
got
I
you drugs in
Shut
a
up and listen.
city I didn't
Shut
even
up and
live
listen.
in.
No, I said, you did give me
How
drugs in the
caked
city
I
you live in. Right? Yeah, I get that. That was correct. That was only after I had run out of the drugs that I brought with me. Remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
Boom, sucker.
Right.
But we helped each other out, and we're discussing who got who drugs on Facebook. Way to go! My father would be so proud.
Fucking gold.
Anyway,
The
Ashtray
only person
competitive,
watching is Mitch.
and me, I'm watching.
Thanks, man.
Anyway, I got to do that part over. Ashtray competitively eats one thing: drugs, and I mean a lot of drugs. I do mean a lot of drugs, but I do have to say that his cocaine and mushroom-filled rants on the show make him slightly more bearable.
Just a little.
Just a little. And lastly, I'm Teddy. Yeah. And I'm Teddy. I competitively eat one thing: pussy, and I'm pretty goddamn good at it. And if you don't believe me, ask your mom. And this is the Red Eye Report.
Burn.
Wow. Sick burn.
Mom burn.
Sick burn, dog.
Damn.
Oh, dude. Actually, that reminds me. I saw Kyle in his native
Natural
environment.
habitat.
His
Oh,
natural environment.
Yeah, his natural environment. So I
Was it a gutter?
my
What is-
gym is across from the Social Security Administration office.
Oh my god.
And there was a Kyle there, and his hat was like sideways, and he had a big old monster can on top of his shitty car. I felt like fucking Steve Irwin or something. I didn't want to go inside. I'm like, oh my god, it's a fucking real
Crikey, he
Kyle.
spotted me.
You should have, dude. You should have fucking loaded up your camera. You're like, we don't want to spook him.
Yeah, right.
That's the shit too.
No, it's spoke the Kyle.
It's a Kyle in his natural habitat.
All right, so this week we're talking about competitive eating. This was my fuck what you think a few episodes back. I think like 4 or 5 because July 4th. The episode around July 4th because that's when the Nathan's hot dog eating contest takes place. And I kind of sucks that I know that now. I had no idea when that contest took place. It kind of like surprised me. It was like, it's coming up. I never knew it was on July 4th. So like, I really couldn't find the earliest fucking this is like some Oracle type shit because I found this story. Oracle used to do the history of this shit. He's come up with this obscure shit. But anyway, one of the earliest competitive eating challenges is a Thor and Loki Norse tale. They are confronted by a giant king, Utgard Loki, and he challenges each visitor to a competition. Everybody loses, but then Loki chooses an eating challenge, and the king puts him up against a guy named Logi, and they put a wooden plate.
Loki versus Logi.
Yeah, Loki versus Logi. They put so they put wooden plates with pile with meat in front of both guys. Loki eats all of his meat. Fucking in front of him are a plate of bones, and fucking he thinks he's won, but he looks across the table and the other guy has eaten all the meat, all the bones, and the plate.
Wow.
Damn.
And the plate too?
So then Loki won.
No, yeah, Logi won, and it turns out like his name in Norse something means like fire or something, and he had something to do with fire, so he just like kind of burned the shit up. That's why he won. But yeah,
whatever he eats just gets incinerated.
Yeah,
that's a great myth. So what happened to Loki? What's the moral of that story?
Right?
Right?
Besides
That's
Nathan's
a
fucking
pretty dumb fucking story.
Right?
Like I don't get it. I don't really get it.
Yeah, what was the
like
point of the
first
fucking eating contest?
I know. They were trying to fucking do. Yo, I hate you all both. I gotta go back. I just want to say about the contest. All the other stuff's down here. I just didn't read it.
I mean, didn't he like win something, like some kind of power or something?
Did he at least not get killed because of it? Like, was he gonna get murdered if he didn't win? Like,
but it doesn't say. It says they arrive at the palace of giant king Utgard Loki. He challenges the competition, tells about the competition, and then Loki chooses his competition, and fucking yeah. It's just telling about competitive eating. I don't know what you
ever
want.
notice that that's like a common thread in ancient times? Was like when you win the competition, you're what you win is that you don't die. like you get to live. And like everyone else gets to fuck. Yeah. Well, woo, thank you.
Yeah. God, thanks.
I don't know why I entered.
Right? Yeah. It's like, why the hell did I join?
Right.
Fucking stupid.
Boom.
Can't lose if you don't play.
Can't lose if you don't play. So in the United States, everything pretty started off in the early 19th century with pie eating contests. Those were kind of like the staple for fairs and things like that.
All right.
And July 4th, 1916, fucking that's when Nathan's first announced his hot dog eating challenge, and that's kind of where like the shit took off. They started doing it every year, and shit took off. Like things started getting crazier in from pies, competitive eating to incorporate a lot of foods like a spaghetti eating contest between a New York Yankee and an ostrich.
And an ostrich
in 1919, yeah.
People paid money.
What?
Ostrich.
That sounds like a Family Guy sketch.
Yeah, it does.
Yep, April 3rd, 19.
What they didn't tell you is they starved that bird for a full week.
Right? That bird ate the living fuck out of that spaghetti.
Dude.
Bird almost ate his company. So just pecking at the guy next to him.
So now you have competitive eating. It's on like a fucking scale. The competitive eating competitive eating fucking son of a bitch.
You lost your spot.
You okay?
Competitive eating son of a bitch.
The International Federation of Competitive Eating, which came official in 1998. they regulate over 70 fucking competitive eating challenges in the United States.
Damn.
Every year.
That is so dumb. That just seems like it just.
I agree. It's very. I think it's
like,
very
I get it. We make everything into competitions. You know, like obviously walking, running, fucking sports, anything like that. Like things we do with our bodies. But like eating, like it's weird to me.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually surprised that this has been around as long as it has.
Right.
You know, in a kind of, because Nathan's was running the thing back in 1916, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, in the
Nathan did by now.
In the 1980s, in the mid to late 1980s and 90s, it really caught on, started to catch on in Japan, and that kind of helped spur in the United States. That's what it says. I don't know why.
Because the Japanese were doing it. What year was it?
No, because they were in like the mid 1980s. It's because they had
because everybody was smoking crack in the U.S., so they didn't have much of an appetite.
Over Japan, they started having all these crazy TV shows, and a lot of them had to eat a lot of shit. So that's why,
Like I almost understand the competitions. You know what I mean? Like the Nathan's competition once a year, it's a spectacle thing that goes on. Or like, the competitions of how much can you eat in one sitting. But like, I've been watching, or I have this dude on Facebook that I follow called Randy Santel. And this dude is like, that's what he does. He goes around and does these eating competitions at different restaurants, like, oh, can you finish this gigantic fucking pizza in an hour and you win whatever, you know what I mean? A t-shirt and fucking $75 fucking, gift certificate to an arcade or some stupid shit. But like, I don't understand how this dude does this shit every day.
He does it every day?
Every day,
I don't know if he does it every day, but he posts videos all the fucking time. Like, and he was doing this behind the scenes type of thing. Like, he says that's the only meal that he eats that day. And he also is like huge into bodybuilding. I mean, he's a pretty big dude. Like, you know what I mean? He's not fat, and he's pretty.
Well, a lot like the top 20, the top 15 and 20 fucking competitive eaters in the International Federation of Competitive Eating, they are in mad shape.
Really?
Yeah. They use all those calories and shit and fuel and then they go lift. You know what I mean? And they go work out.
Oh, yeah, that's part of it. The thing is, like your stomach actually, like your esophagus goes down all right here, and then your stomach starts like up here actually, and it's not like all the way down here. It starts like right here. And so what they do is, if you're fat, if you got a lot of body fat, that fat takes up a lot of space because you need your stomach to fucking expand a whole shit ton. And if you got fat constricting that, it won't expand. So that's why a lot of them are fat. So they fill up the it's kind of I can't.
Gross. Fucking.
I mean, yeah. You're taking the average competitive eater. Your stomach can hold about a liter of fucking shit. And they take it and add like 4 or 5 liters.
Damn,
like it's crazy, and it's not. But it's not like a lot of. But it's different. Like you can drink a gallon. Like a gallon of water is not as heavy as a gallon of chili.
Right.
Oh God,
chili. So I mean,
I already got heartburn now. Don't tell me.
So
that.
The volume is the same, but the density and shit is not.
Yeah.
It's not there. It's competitive eating, like you shouldn't nobody should eat that much fucking food that much.
But when there's money involved, how can you say?
Well, I mean, but it's not very lucrative. I mean, like
I know you can't make it.
Well, yeah, Kobayashi. I think Kobayashi. He was like the highest paid one year. He won $150,000, and that's just going around the country eating. You win. I mean, a lot of these contests, like the biggest one, was the Nathan's Hot Dog Challenge, is considered the Super Bowl of the professional eating world, and that gets you like $10,000 to $15,000 if you win. And then the other ones. I mean,
like a professional eater.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to fucking be a professional eater.
How the fuck do you train?
The thing though
is it's different. Well, training is. Oh, no, sorry, Mr. Good.
If you're only doing shit like that, you're probably not making a lot. But that, like I said, that Randy Santel guy, like he has like 2 million followers. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people watch his videos, and he gets paid for advertising. So he's found a way to monetize this
to monetize it,
eating shit. You know,
this kind of. I'm talking. The thing I'm talking about is kind of like pre. This is like pre fucking YouTube era.
Right,
so now anybody can. It's like if you get your household name, get your name be a household name, you can pretty much get into the fucking.
Everything's got like a Hot Wings fucking challenge or whatever.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You know? The old 96er.
What's the old name?
You remember
we'll get
that?
To that later.
Great Outdoors.
Y'all are fucking my train of thought.
Oh wait, yeah, I do remember.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. That's all right.
We'll get to it for fucking sake. All right. So to do all this, you have to train your body to eat all this food. For one, you have to train your body to do a lot of things. One, you have to train your body to fucking your stomach has to stretch. And they have examined competitive eaters things like your stomach stretches and contracts. But competitive eater stomachs, they don't contract back. Like they train because they stretch it out so much they train it not to contract back. So it's all bigger and saggier. But the thing about that is it can twist up on itself, and then you have to have like some kind of
twisted bowel. That'll kill you.
It twists up on
that
itself.
doesn't sound good.
No one likes their stomach twisted.
Sounds like you should almost not be a competitive eater.
Right.
That's not it. So
here's some celery. Now calm down.
Just calm the fuck down. So you never see a competitive. It's always chicken wings or something
True.
big.
Vegetarians should or vegans they should make their own.
Do a competitive eating challenge with celery or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they should have like somebody eat carrots.
Celery.
Can you imagine?
Like a bunch of rabbits, like crazy rabbits eating carrots, and you're eating carrots.
Yeah,
that shit.
I mean, imagine eat 5 pounds of celery. Like, just imagine what kind of you're gonna be shitting like full logs, like trees, right out your ass. So much fiber.
It's so strange.
Man, you could press that shit and make a TV stand out of it.
Right.
That's some farm stool.
What's that smell? It's just TV stand.
TV stand, bitch. Calm down.
My shit one time, and I shit you not, held up the side of a house. That's how firm it is.
Yeah. Why is your TV at an angle? Oh, someone that has that early shit, not enough fiber in that.
Yeah.
Anyway, another thing, if y'all see the contest, you know how they're pretty much shoving. They do ways to get.
Don't they put it in water or something?
Some of them do because they say it helps them swallow easier. Or get it down easier. Some do, some don't. Some dunk it in water, some fucking swig it, whatever. But when you're doing that, you have to breathe right because you can get hypoxia because you're stuffing your shit and the brain loses oxygen. Damn, you can pass out.
Like you get down the wrong pipe.
A lot of what do you call it?
Choking.
Amateur.
Ladies.
A lot of the amateur fucking.
We call that choking.
A lot of amateur eaters they die in chokings because one they're eating all this food and they're shoving it down and
they didn't train.
They didn't train. I mean, like these guys they
got a day job.
Swallow big things of food to stretch out their esophagus. Like it's they actually do train for this shit. And that can cause choking. Like a lot of people, like when I looked up the fucking cases of people dying from competitive eating competitions, it was all fucking all chokings. One guy had a heart attack. One guy had a heart attack from the spiciness of the chicken wings.
Right.
Wow. Yeah.
There's an asterisk, like these.
Yeah, they said he ate no wings. He said he ate some wings.
This one is a heart attack.
Yeah, he ate some wings, hit the ground, said, "Man, that's hot." Then had a heart attack.
These three killed by a giant TV screen.
Died from cayenne pepper.
Again, I can also put stress on the liver. The liver also fucking clean. It takes the shit out of your blood. But what it also does is it takes care of the liver. It takes care of all the fat that goes in your body. And if you're eating fucking 200 fried chicken wings in a competition, that's a shit ton of fat.
Right.
And they continually put your liver under like to eat, because in between competitions, unless they're just like any other thing you're training for, they eat regularly, but like up to for far off from competition, they'll start eating bigger shit to practice for. A lot of them when you eat for the hot dog challenge, they'll eat nothing but hot dogs for like a month, fucking to stretch the shit out.
How do you not die?
What the
dude? And the guy your body. Yeah, apparently some Hooters thing comes up after the fucking Hooters wing challenge comes up after the fucking that's next on the major league. Yeah, after Nathan's thing. So after the Nathan's hot dog challenge, a lot of them are spotted at Hooters just ordering a shit ton of wings and eating Hooters wings to get ready for the next one.
Wow.
Yeah, and it put stresses on the heart and liver and kidneys.
Wow.
He's got all that food and shit. Yeah.
That I keep going back to that dude, but that dude always says that. He always, like Asher was just saying, the vegetables, healthy vegetables. Yeah. He always says that. Like if it's like a cheeseburger or something, he'll be like, "Oh, it's got a bunch of healthy vegetables on it."
What?
Are you fucking kidding? There's like 4 fucking pounds of meat you're shoving in your fucking mouth, dude.
Yeah, right. But there's a pickle.
I don't care about some lettuce and some pickle and tomato that's on the motherfucker. Like that's gonna help.
Yeah, but I think some people, honestly, like I was actually sitting and waiting to meet with somebody the other day at the university, and one of the staff or kind of like an intern or whatever working at the front desk, they were chatting to a couple of them, and they were talking about kind of the places that they eat or their favorite food, and it's like, well, Monday I had Domino's pizza, and Tuesday I had, KFC, and Wednesday I had, and it's like, I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck are you just not an absolute wreck?
Yeah.
Like, just eating this fucking shit. Like, I think some people have just had a shit ass diet their entire lives. And, I wonder that because if I ate like that, I'd feel like fucking asshole.
It will catch up to them.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that.
Right?
They're saying like another reason why competitive eaters say it's a sport is because like any other sport, not everybody can do it at that level. And some people's body will not let them some people can't do it without vomiting. Because their body will not let them ingest that much food at that given time.
Bad. People start puking when you're up there.
Right.
Wasn't like that, you have to
Stand By Me. Didn't that happen in that movie? The eating contest?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Blew up on everyone.
Yeah.
All the spectators. That was awesome.
But imagine if you're up there eating and somebody pukes and they spray puke on your hot dogs.
You're done.
You're right next to it. Oh, yeah. It'd be a chain reaction.
But you've been traded.
See you guys next year. Done.
Dude,
that shit has to happen. I bet it happens.
It does happen because in order to be competitive, like your body, once your body or stomach gets that thing, you pretty much they stuff food down, they jump up and down. You see them doing a lot of technique things to do to fucking keep the food going down or stay down. But you have to fucking like. But Oracle was asking how to train for it. A way to train to fucking to forget about your gag reflex apparently is every morning, every night when they brush your teeth, they go as far back as they can down their throat. Yeah, it works too. Yeah, and fight off that gag reflex, and after a while. After a while of doing that, you have no gag reflex. Ladies, listen up.
Well, yeah, and that one dude was saying too that he takes fucking basically the equivalent of X-Lax every night.
Really?
To clean himself out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some people do that. Some people, a lot of them, they have like this one guy here. He has a diet of before competition. He eats a diet of pureed juices and soups and stuff, and coffee because it helps clear them out. And he wants to make sure you want to make sure you want to make sure your colon is as empty as possible, so you can start. So like you can start because you want as
look
much
up
space.
In there. Yep, doesn't look like
because you want as much space.
She's clean as a whistle.
I mean, yeah, you want as much space as possible. And if your colon is full of shit because you're having shit, that's a lot of space taken up.
I guess
that could be. they could be pureed, whatever, for your competition. So yeah, I mean, you want.
Well, they're not actually putting
just like,
in the colon. It's not like it's going through their digestive system.
I get that, but if you have a full colon, your stomach pressure against a full colon, it's a lot easier.
Probably just makes it uncomfortable for you.
Yeah, uncomfortable. Yeah.
You don't know to shit their pants during an eating contest.
Did you find? So they put all this food in. They got to evacuate that shit. I mean, I would think soon after they finish.
Do they normally go throw it up or what?
Some people throw it up. Some people let it go by itself. Some people use a mixture. It depends on the person. It honestly depends on the person.
Man, I bet
if you look, you can tell the people who do it because, like, have you ever looked at?
Never seen it.
Look at Kobayashi's teeth. The Asian Kobayashi guy, like his teeth look like he pukes every fucking day.
Yeah,
like you can tell he's bulimic. Like it's crazy.
Oh,
fucking nasty.
I'll bet you the maids that work at the hotels that these people stay at.
My God.
Probably when they come into town, they're like, motherfucker.
Right? They better
I don't want
tip
their
well.
rooms. Right?
Can you imagine somebody taking a shit after eating 100 hot dogs?
No, because
imagine the shit. Imagine the shit of somebody after they ate 107 jalapeno poppers in 2 minutes. Okay.
Yeah,
oh my God, that would hurt.
You have to flush the toilet 3-4 times.
Right?
Like 3 courtesy flushes at least for that.
At least for that.
They should just bring like a jacuzzi or something and just have everybody just shit in that. Like a trough.
Sit over, just hang over
Big
the side.
Trough.
What is wrong with y'all?
Dude.
Fuck is wrong? Why would you just have people shitting in a jacuzzi?
They just have a garden hose instead of toilet paper.
What's wrong with you, bro? Why
spray your asshole, just sandblast your asshole out after you're done.
I mean,
it'd be comfortable.
Dude, if you think about it, if that many people are eating that much food, you need like some fucking industrial fucking solutions in order to get rid of that.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking like a farm operation or some shit.
Right?
Got like a trough, or not a trough, but like the shit, the shit conveyors that used to come through the farms.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Clear out the shit.
Manure spreader. That's what.
No, that spreads the manure. You ever been inside a barn where they're all shitting into the center and it's like a big trough?
Oh yeah,
metal, those metal like
in a dairy farm, they got the gutters that they're like scrapers that run on a chain system.
Yeah, metal scrapers that scrape all the shit out.
Don't get your foot down there. So I want to ask y'all, everybody around here, 2 questions. One, have you ever competed in the first one is have you all ever competed in a food competition?
Fuck no.
I don't think so.
No.
No? Well,
I think I'd forget it.
So.
Actually, it wasn't a competition. I ate the 8 wings at Buffalo Wild Wings, like the hottest ones that you can get. You get them for free if you can eat them.
Really?
Well, that's a competition.
Oh, I guess, but it was only 8 wings. It wasn't like a lot. It was just that they were so hot.
8's
and it wasn't too bad
though.
Because while you're eating them, you get like 4 or 5 in. You're like, this ain't bad, and you finish that 8th one. And then the heat just fucking hits about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes later. And you're like, holy fuck. I was in pain for at least a day.
Wow.
Like my whole face was just fucking on
They just
fire.
send you home with a tub of blue cheese dressing?
No, they're like, oh yeah, now you don't have to pay the $11 or whatever the fuck it was.
And now you can't drink lemonade.
Right.
Without getting heartburn. Because you burn your fucking whatever.
Right?
There's
fuck that shit, dude.
I mean, those have been those kind of things. Competitions have been popularized in the United States. A lot of it is due to the show. I don't know if you've watched. You've probably watched Mystic Man versus Food. Have y'all ever seen it?
I think I've. Yeah.
He goes
like
around doing these ridiculous. Yeah. He goes around doing these ridiculous eating challenges, and every challenge he did, I was like, every time he did, like, nah, I could probably do that.
Is that guy still doing that show?
No, there's a new host now. He stopped doing it because of health problems.
I was just gonna ask that. Did he fucking still?
Yeah, he stopped doing it. No, he didn't. And then before that show, he had no competitive eating experience. He went to Yale. Wow. He had no business experience. Yeah. So that got me thinking. Like, do you all know of any eating competitions around the area?
Actually, I take that back. I saw. I didn't go to it this year, but they have the Italian festival here in Madison, and they have a spaghetti eating contest, which I bore witness to. It was terrible.
What about any food? I'm like when I say competitive challenge, I mean like restaurant challenge that has like a 12-pound burger that you eat, you get it for free, whatever.
I know they have a couple around here, but I don't know specifically what they are. Pretty sure they're burger ones.
Yeah, I guess I don't really
look it up right now.
I'm sure they exist.
I do know in Nashville there are 3 places I know in Nashville that have one. It's first the Pie Popper Eatery is as a breakfast called the Boss. It's a half pound of crispy hash brown smothered in chili and cheese, topped with 6 jalapeno scrambled eggs, 4 pancakes, 4 strips of bacon, 4 sausage patties, 4 pieces of grilled Black Forest ham, 4 fried eggs any way you like them, 4 fresh biscuits smothered in homemade gravy.
God damn, that's like everything.
Yeah. Homemade gravy,
everything that I want in my
everything
mouth.
but the kitchen sink.
Yeah. Then there's a corner pub. It's got a 3.5
put that in the blender. I'll drink it.
It's got a 3.5 pound burger.
3.5 pounds.
3.5 pound burger?
Yeah.
Oh man, Milwaukee's got quite a bit.
Even half-pound burgers are hefty.
And
3.5 pounds? Jesus.
This place is actually awesome. The next place is actually right down the street from my house. It was featured on Man vs. Food. It's for Big Shake's hot chicken. That shit is awesome. But they have a hotness that's called fucking Death Row sauce.
Death Row sauce.
Death Row sauce. Yeah, you have to. Yeah,
it's a great name.
You have to fucking sign a waiver, and you have to wear gloves when you eat the chicken.
What?
And the irony is that no one on death row would choose that as their last meal.
Yeah, right.
And you get a T-shirt, and like all these places, like you get a T-shirt, and then you get your name on some fucking wall of fame, which is like some of these restaurants will offer. I've looked at challenges, and they had like you could win up to $200, but for a lot of the stuff, the meal is like $200. All the food and shit, food costs like $200. So you can fucking so you pretty much
paying $200 to get your name on the wall, to get a fucking T-shirt. And to get like some serious fucking indigestion.
Right, and if you a lot of places, if you do the challenge, you get the meal you just have for free.
Yeah.
And if you don't do the challenge, you got to pay for the meal. But in some places, whether you do it or not, you're still paying the fucking money for the meal.
I just feel like if I was a restaurant owner, I feel like, what are you going to have a referee there? You're going to have your waitress or whatever. Like, hey, wait, you missed a crumb or whatever.
Yeah, like that's not legit.
Got to eat the fat and gristle,
right? Well, like, him like throwing up behind the booth.
Well, yeah, okay. So like when it comes to those challenges, a lot of them will have you sit in the area like after you do a challenge at the local restaurants. They'll have you sit there because they have time limits after. To make sure a lot of people do the challenge and like shake hands and run immediately to the bathroom and throw up. So they have like stipulations like you can't throw up within like the first 5 minutes of after competition's over.
This just seems fucking ridiculous.
And
throw up within 5 minutes of the competition.
Right. And then for the heat challenges, a lot of places have installed now like you can't have milk until after you have to sit still and not have anything to drink for up to 2 minutes after the challenge. After you eat that hot shit. I'm like, yeah, no water, no milk, nothing. After you eat that hot shit, you got to sit there for 2 minutes after the challenge is over.
And then crushed ice. I would take crushed ice. Don't give me milk.
Wow. So Milwaukee has a lot more than I thought. The most famous one is the Pizza Shuttle's 12-pound pizza challenge.
12 pounds.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It gives 2 participants 12-pound, 28-inch diameter hand-tossed pizza. And you have to do it in 45 minutes. You can't leave the table or drink more than a single cup of water. And you win $500 if you finish it.
A single cup of water?
What's it cost you if you don't?
I don't know. They don't have a price.
They don't have a sale.
I can imagine that's it's pretty expensive.
Yeah, a single cup of water, you got to ration that shit.
Yeah,
and
right.
AJ Bombers, which is actually a really good burger place around here, has an Octo Burger, It's 2.2 pounds of meat. It comes with cheese, lettuce, and tomato and bun, and it's $28. You have to beat the time record, which is currently 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
2 minutes.
Yeah, if you can do it, you get the meal for free.
What's the point of fucking eating it?
I mean, really.
The point of eating it is to win the contest.
I guess.
Right, but but you're paying $30 to choke yourself, you fat bastard. I mean, really? Just fucking. I mean, really? That burger can last you 4 days. Just chop it like this. You got breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then breakfast the next day.
Yeah.
If you want, I mean, it's you fat bastards.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I've never seen anybody take on the fucking. Every time I go to Big Shakes, which I'm going tomorrow because I want some Big Shakes. Now I'm talking about the chicken. I've never seen anybody attempt the challenge. My neighbor next door said he tried, but I don't believe him because he's an old white guy.
Yeah, and I've never seen. I've been to AJ Bombers probably fucking 30 times in the years I lived down here, and I've never seen somebody try the Octo Burger. That big ass fucking thing.
Yeah, right. Is it on the menu?
No, I've never seen it on the menu. That's why I was like, weird.
Probably some special.
Yeah.
Challenge or whatever. Imagine
I would take if I had to
fry that burger. That's a lot.
Dude,
of fun.
if I had a stupid competition, had a restaurant stupid competition like that, it would be on the. That was the first thing you see when you came into the restaurant, sat down and shit. Because I want every fucking idiot to try to do it, just so I can get like $50 off him when he fails.
You're right. Yeah, right. Drunk motherfucker's gonna be like, I could do that.
I'm $50. Thank you. $50. Thank you. $50. Thank you. I'm like, yeah. Just keep giving me money, you retards. You cannot eat 6 pounds of food in one sitting. You're not trained for it. Don't try it.
You're not trained for it.
You went in there without an actor. Word.
And that's my thing on anybody got anything else to say about competitive eating?
No,
it's
that
gross.
was
disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross. That was surprisingly informative.
Although,
Teddy. Thank you.
Yeah, right. I bet they did it back.
I competitively eat pickles.
Ugh.
I love pickles that much.
Triscuit.
I have about 4 pickles a day because we have it with our sandwiches, so we have like a big vat of pickles in the fucking cooler. So I go in when I get to work in the morning, I go in the cooler, fucking check the beer and shit. I grab a pickle, and then like through the day I go back there just like grab. I have like pickles are fucking awesome. I hate cucumbers, but I love pickles.
So good.
I competitively eat cheese.
Yeah, I know. We said this before.
You'd be stopped up.
Oh man, I've been training.
Shit.
Do you think how much do you think you could eat in one sitting? Do you think you could do if they had a competitive eating of cheese curds?
You know, honestly though, I wouldn't want to do that because I wouldn't want to ruin cheese curds for me.
Right.
Don't do that to the curd.
It's like tequila, you know. Like I can't drink tequila straight up
because you drank too much of it.
When I had that
that with vodka.
Bad experience. I don't want to do that for cheese. It's not worth it.
Right.
Ain't worth it.
Well, any food you'd get all fucking
right.
Yeah.
Like I swear to God, some people do. Have you ever seen? I have The Rock or his Facebook. I followed his Facebook thing for a while, and he would always post fucking pictures of like he calls them his cheat days, but he just eats sushi. And this dude, I swear to God, has probably $300 worth of sushi. Like in one sitting. Yeah. It's just it's a lot. It's like one plate will be 4 fucking rolls, and then another plate is like, 18 pieces of sashimi or some shit, and then like a bunch of fucking other like holy shit, man.
I can put down 4 rolls and I think I'm a fucking glutton, but damn.
In Portugal, I found out all you can eat
3. That's it.
I got asked to leave a sushi restaurant in Portugal.
Asked to leave? You ate too much?
It was all you could eat, and like, but right next to that was a fucking weed shop, and everything in Portugal is legal. so like there was a weed shop next door, so I went there, got suckers, candy, and the guys gave me samples and shit. Because I got like a pocket full of, like I got my whole little thing and had my passport shit, and I got all these euros and shit. He's seen it. He's like, yeah, try this. I tried. So by the time I left that shop, like my wife and that whole group was all around town doing all this shit. I stayed in that shop like half the day, and then I went to fucking the sushi restaurant next door, and they're like, "You have to leave." No, you have to leave.
That is funny.
But it's all you can eat, man. Give me some more rolls, son. But yeah,
oh,
fucking
man.
American.
It was awesome. My wife's like, "What'd you do?" And I was like, "I got candy." Because I didn't want to smoke anything, so I just fucking because we were on the bus and shit. So we used to sit there with lollipops and fucking annihilators all day. It was awesome. It was fucking awesome. And that shit lasted me fucking like a week. It was fucking dope.
Yeah, they fucked up
can't
on that
eat
one.
that much sushi. That's a lot.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they fucked up right there. They never met Teddy. And I was hungry. I think because for breakfast at the restaurant, we had like a fucked up. They had fucked up breakfasts over there, like tomatoes and shit. I don't want tomato for breakfast.
There was this comedian. Just, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, good. I might cut out. I was just wondering. Shut up. There's this fat comedian that I used to watch. I forgot his name way back in the day.
Ralphie May.
No, it was way
Chris Farley.
This is in like the mid '90s, early '90s. But I remember one bit. He was always like, "Just to fuck with these all-you-can-eat buffets, I take like 3 of my really, really fat friends." And this dude's already like fat. You know what I mean? He's like, he just fucking. We stroll up in there. Oh yeah, we're hungry. He's like, "Oh no! Look how big you are. You don't eat no. You should eat more vegetables." Just the way he fucking did their accent, it was so funny. You know, back in the day when you could make fun of Asian people.
Yeah. And now you sound like a racist. Thank you, Instinct, for bringing that kind of.
See, and everyone brings up the racist thing.
Yeah, especially the black guy.
Well, you know what?
It's like we're all racist.
We're all a little racist.
Credit card with no limit.
Yeah, there's a song.
I am very racist. I hate everybody.
Children's song. We're all a little bit racist.
That's awesome. Anyway, moving on to what section part of the show. Mystic is up first with Give Me Radio.
Yeah, so it's an app called Gimme Radio. It's metal. It's for the metalheads. I don't know that Teddy and Ashtray would really get into it.
The metal.
But it has cool DJs or DJs that I guess are different. It's got like Dave Mustaine is a DJ on a show. The guy from Lamb of God, the singer, Amon Amarth. And they play shit that they want to play. You know what I mean? It isn't mainstream radio whatsoever. You do have to pay if you want to go back and listen to older episodes, but you could just listen to the radio, just like you would listen to normal radio, which is fine for me because I can't find a station that's heavy enough for me. I listen to like fucking rock station.
No, these are heavy enough for a big boy like me.
Well, I'm saying I listen to these rock stations, and it's like they're still playing fucking Green Day.
Yeah. I can't.
From '93. Are you kidding?
Right.
Right. Or that fucking song they use at every goddamn senior graduation. Time of your life. That Green Day song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I just downloaded it, so boom. Give me radio.
Check it out. It's cool. Awesome. I was listening to the Dave Mustaine one today, and it was cool because it sounded like he was just sitting on some gaming headset in his garage.
He probably was.
He lives in Nashville. He was like, "We're here in Thrashville, just fucking blah, 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 talking," and then he's telling stories about touring in the '80s and shit. It's just cool to listen to. It's not some dickhead DJ that's fucking like mispronouncing the band names,
talking all the time.
So awesome, go check it out. Give me radio. Next up is Oracle at 1865. And this better be this is better be because we fucking got free in 1865. Not some bullshit about some white people. I'm just saying, very pivotal year in history.
Well, you should fucking listen to the podcast called 1865. So it is about it takes place right after Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, and it follows the war secretary Edwin Stanton, who was actually pretty much the architect of a lot of the Emancipation Proclamation and the Restoration. And when Lincoln was assassinated, the vice president, Johnson, was actually a fucking drunk, and he was hell-bent on erasing Lincoln's legacy. And it was Stanton who kind of stood in.
Isn't that funny how this is parallels to today?
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, though, the shit that was going on back then kind of make today look like not much. There was some crazy fucking shit going on, but it's an audio drama based, on history, and it is done just incredible voice acting. The guy that does Stanton is just amazing.
So it's a multiple cast member.
Yeah, multiple cast members. It is really. I was normally I don't listen to stuff like this. I was gripped. And the Stanton is the best definition of a son of a bitch I have ever witnessed before. Oh, he was a fucking ruthless bastard.
And this is the guy that helped free the slaves?
Oh yeah. I mean, because he was in a snake's den, like he had to fucking play dirty.
He had to be a dickhead.
Okay. He had to be a dickhead, and also, he fucking led the Union Army through the Civil War. And
fuck. Yeah, dude's a hardcore motherfucker right there.
Hardcore motherfucker, and it's fascinating. It's just like wow, like it's crazy though. You listen to the shit, and it's like. There were a lot of motherfuckers that knew John Wilkes Booth and people that you don't hear about in the history books. And they actually allude to maybe even Johnson possibly being involved with the assassination.
I'll bet he was.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, and a big
I'll
conspiracy.
bet you the Clintons were involved too.
Yeah, Clintons with their fucking pizza fucking porn palace.
Hillary.
They were running porn rings out of some dude's barn.
Yeah. 1865 though, really fucking good. Highly recommended.
Boom. Awesome.
Cool.
Ashtray up next with Amazon merch accepted me.
Yeah. Oh, it's that it's like a 2-week waiting process for it. But Amazon merch is essentially it's a platform where you can upload your artwork and you set a price. It has to be above a certain amount to cover the shirt printing and shipping and all that. And then you get what they consider a royalty, anything above that. The beauty, though, is Amazon takes care. They've got full fucking warehouse factories full of these direct-to-garment printers where they're just cranking out these shirt orders as they come. So it's like I can make a design, upload it, and it just Amazon will put it out there, and then I could try to boost it if I want to, advertising. But other than that, I don't have to do anything. You just have to have, I guess, unique enough designs that people are willing to shell out money to buy them. But it'd be a cool little thing to set it and forget it.
It's unique.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Well, I mean, almost have it. Could you do it almost like tattoos? Like a lot of tattoo artists when you come in, if you pick anything off their flash board, they'll take it off of there, so nobody has the same tattoo as you.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So you could be like, hey, this is a one-off design. I will never ever sell this again. You know what I mean? Like it's $20 or whatever the fucking price is. You know what I mean?
Well, for the Amazon merch though, it's I guess you could just, after you get a sale, you could just delete the item.
Delete it. Yeah.
There. Yeah.
Well,
then somebody has a unique.
What
shirt.
about
One of a kind.
Red Eye Report shirts?
Right? Only just one. No, but actually,
cool quotes on the back.
Like I told you guys, they also offer, besides shirts, tank tops, hoodies, they also offer those what are they called? Pop-ups or whatever, the circle things that people have in the back of their cell phones. So it's like something for
pop locks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that might be it, pop lock. But yeah, I'm gonna do Red Eye logos where it's just the eyeball on pop lock.
Awesome.
I'll buy one. Do it. Let me know.
Yeah.
I'll fucking buy one. We'll fucking advertise.
Yeah, I just gotta accept it. I'll let you know once I get the we can even put it on our page.
Bam.
Self-promote, bitch. Boom. Who's next?
Next is me with Beta Baby. So they the Call of Duty beta is coming out. I'm excited about this Call of Duty game because they're going back to the roots of it. The last good game, in my opinion, it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This game is going to be a continuation of that, which came out like fucking 12 years ago, 15 years ago. It's been a long fucking time since the game came out. Holy shit. And so they have the open beta tomorrow. You can download it on PC, Xbox, and PS4. This game is going to be cross-platform between all three systems. They've been running like an alpha and beta for the co-op play and shit, but for this, so now we get to test it out. So like everybody hop on, like I'm gonna play tomorrow. So everybody hop on and fucking test out their fucking.
I think somebody posted to our page already that the beta was out on PC because that one dude got a 30 kill streak.
Oh yeah, I put that up there.
He got the nuke, the tactical nuke.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but that wasn't closed beta, not open beta.
Oh, okay.
It's only been the closed beta has been up for like a week, I think.
So Teddy, for Call of Duty, I haven't played through a Call of Duty since probably Modern Warfare 2, but I have just kind of popped in. I think I played. I got like Infinite Warfare for like $10, and I played it for maybe a couple hours, and it was okay. It was all right, but. Why do you, and I guess that's common that I hear like, oh yeah, that was the last good one. Like, why was that good compared to what they were pumping out after that? Or what was the difference?
What for me, I know it's a video game and Mrs. goes, it's a fucking video game. It was more rooted in reality and what I feel like skill to do. I mean, like it's like the quick scoping in the game is retarded. Mm-hmm. There's no way you can click on the sniper scope, just flick it and then pull the trigger and you get somebody to headshot every time.
Right.
It's the things you're doing now. They got one of the Call of Duty you can run on walls and shit. Mm-hmm. It's like you going.
Oh yeah.
You're wearing mech suits or some shit. It's just not. I mean, I get what they're trying to do, but like this, I feel like this game.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you on that aspect, Teddy. Yeah. I'd rather have it more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's more. I mean, I enjoyed playing Call of Duty and I enjoyed playing Battlefield, both because they're first-person shooters and both because they play to their strengths. If you want to fucking be more realistic, you have bullet drop and everything else, and have a huge level, you go on fucking and you play Battlefield. But if you want to just run and gun with your friends and capture the flags, you play Call of Duty, but they both required some kind of skill for that game. Mm-hmm. And I feel like after Modern Warfare 2, they took a lot of that shit out and made the shit the kids liked it. The little kids and shit were doing. And
now Fortnite.
That's what made them the money, though.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that is what made it the money. But it's also started with losing the money because Call of Duty 4 has not done it. Call of Duty
4 got them the money is what they got them losing the money.
And so now, like the last two Call of Duties didn't have a story mode.
Right.
Like there was no story. Yeah, there was no story.
There's no campaign.
Like there was no campaign. When I bought Modern Warfare 4, I bought it. I didn't want to play the multiplayer. I wanted to play the campaign, and there was no campaign at all. And I'm like, I just spent $60 for this shit.
Yeah, right.
And yeah, I mean, I did get Modern Warfare 4, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. I got it free with the it was like the what do you call it, remaster one?
Yeah,
I got that for free when I bought it. But I mean, that was the only thing, but there's no campaign whatsoever. It is all multiplayer. It's either multiplayer or zombies. That's the
Battlefield did that with Battlefield 2, but that's
right.
That makes
Battlefield
sense, is they're fucking right.
Well, and that was the whole point of it was they have massively multiplayer.
Right.
Battlefield had a story.
Not Battlefield 2.
Yeah, it did. Bad Company. Yes, it did.
That wasn't bad. The Battlefield 2 was before that.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, Bad Company was the one right after it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I played I thought Battlefield 2 was just called Bad Company because I played that one and it had a story. It was awesome, but yeah. Word. So everybody log on, try to overload the servers and shit so when it comes out, so they can get all the shit fixed when it comes out, won't be no goddamn problems.
I absolutely will not do that. Thank you, though.
That's fine. Yeah.
I hate those games. I can't take it.
First up is me. Oh, sorry. Next up is our Focus You Think. First up was me. And I'm just talking shit about Cam Newton. I don't know if you've seen his last two interviews. It's week 1, week 2. This thing out here look like somebody. He looked like somebody grandma. I sent Oracle a picture and
like somebody's grandma.
He looks that picture up.
Where is it in Facebook or what?
It's in the Facebook Messenger. Yeah,
right.
I mean, just look. I mean,
give me a second here.
A short sleeve, short suit.
Executive producer Oracle.
I mean, yeah, he looks like Darkwing Duck, like you were saying. It's like they're trying to figure out what Batman villain is like. He looked like. I mean, he looks like somebody's grandma. Like you didn't get those scarves from the men's section, okay? It's just.
Why you gotta judge, man?
Because I just
don't judge a man by his scarf.
Yeah, that's Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, right. Okay, hold on.
The hat needs to be a little bigger.
Oh, you're using an ad blocker, fucker.
Who is?
I am.
You.
Oh
my
your
God.
Mom.
Jesus Christ. Here.
No, it's fine. It's the mushrooms talking.
All right.
Did you really take mushrooms?
You might take mushrooms?
Oh yeah, I did take mushrooms before.
I told you this motherfucker always eats drugs. I told you.
Shit. Remember when he snorted his medication on air?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was,
dude, this picture looks like somebody photoshopped that shit onto his head. Like it doesn't even look real.
No, it's real. That was him on Sunday.
Oh, it's real.
That was him on Sunday. Oh,
damn,
look, bro.
Batman villain is Cam Newton dressed like.
I mean, it's a. I mean, it look like he look like somebody's grandma, man. It ain't. It's just. I understand.
All he needs is a big old brooch.
I get that. I get that people that much money want to wear shit like that. But do y'all remember the baseball player who fucking wore a diamond necklace to the game and he ended up getting the guy was gonna tag him out, but he caught his chain and fucking diamonds went all over the diamond.
Oh really?
Y'all ever remember that?
No.
Diamond. No shit.
And so he's out there fucking like halting gameplay because he's out there looking for diamonds and shit to pick up his necklace. Fucking broke.
The irony.
I mean, it's. I mean, I get that y'all want to. I get that y'all want to do this shit, and he can do it. I'm just talking shit and being a hater, so just life choices.
No,
bro.
you're right. This is ridiculous.
He could look better than that. I mean, he looks fucking terrible.
Right.
Hater rate. Next up is ashtray whistleblower complaint about President Trump involves Ukraine.
Yeah, have you guys heard this news story that's like there's a bunch of it's one of those another goddamn story where it's a bunch of commotion. Whoa. No one can really know what the commotion's about because they can't divulge that. But essentially what leaks at least anyway that are coming out is it puts it where am I at here? They were basically the Trump campaign with Rudy Giuliani was coercing with the Ukrainian government to try to basically I guess make Paul Manafort look better than he is. You know, like try to fucking prop him up. Oh, he's an outstanding citizen. Yeah. He put all that stuff to the children's orphanage, see? And then they're also where the fuck was it?
Okay.
They're going after or the other part was they wanted to target Joe Biden, the son of Joe Biden, who's seeking a Democratic nomination. So it's like the fuck. I guess we don't know yet what it's about because they're sworn to secrecy, and I just hate the fact that, like, I guess just the way our 24-hour news cycle works is that it's just a bunch of smoke. Nobody knows what's fucking burning yet.
That's why I don't watch the news. I only watch Cartoon Network.
Fuck.
Yeah, I just watch Cartoon Network and Law and Order. That's it.
I'm addicted.
I actually got
like many things.
I got yelled at the other day because whatever we were talking about presidential politics. I'm like, Uncle Joe, and Carolyn's like, you can't fucking vote for him because he's a meme. And I thought to myself, it's like, you know what? That's why I want to vote for him because he's a meme.
Yeah. Oh, that's just like the reason why a lot of people voted for Trump. You know,
right?
He's that larger than life clown.
Oh shit. I'm just
we shouldn't let them in.
I'm fatigued, man. I don't give a fuck.
Biden is seriously, his mind is almost gone.
Biden. He can't be president. Yeah. That fucker's crazy. he's crazier than Trump. You can't.
He's not crazier than Trump, but he's fucking.
Yeah, he's just. Yeah.
Well, it's just like he.
I agree with
him. During the debate, where he's like talking about what was it? They were asked the question of something about, how are you going to address the inequalities, the racial inequalities, and he's like, oh well, we need to teach these parents how to, you got to turn on the gramophone, the record player.
No, he said TV, and then he changed it to record player. And then he almost said gramophone.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's just like,
you got to turn off the TV or the record player or like and then he stopped, and then he changed the subject kind of.
Is he going back and to past lives or something?
That fucking retarded.
He's old. He's old, man.
He's almost 80 years old.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I mean, I'm sorry. We have viable candidates.
Right.
That's
true.
It's a shame.
It doesn't always have to be an old white guy.
Put him down. Put him down.
Run, in 2008. Or, I mean, not 2008. 2016. When Trump got it.
He would have won. Yeah.
Awesome. Anyway, up next is Oracle with Thy Cursed Shirt.
Thy Cursed Shirt. So I cannot own a white or nearly white shirt.
Because
why not?
Always get dinged.
Against your religion?
Yes, it's against my religion. And every time, so I had this light yellow shirt, which was a bit of a risk, but it worked out. Okay. So I had this shirt. Things were going well. I'd make sure that I would take it off when I was eating greasy,
like you do.
Greasy foods. I would make sure I took care of it, and I put it into the wash, and I take it out, and it is just covered with fucking green fucking splotches and stains and shit.
Oh no!
And it was.
Did you put it in with other shit?
Or yeah,
you never heard about separating laundry?
I don't fucking separate my laundry.
Colors, darks, and lights.
You don't separate your laundry?
No, I don't separate my laundry.
I don't separate mine either, but I don't buy shit that bleeds.
Well, that's your problem right there.
I haven't had any problems with any of my other shit, but man, that shirt was fucked up.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, shit.
It shouldn't have been put in with all that other shit, you dumbass.
I don't have any other
You literally just put whites in with fucking colors?
Oh, yeah. I put it all together.
I know that sounds super racist.
I only do that for socks. I usually will do loads of socks, underwear, towels from the bathroom.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't matter if that gets dingy or not.
I don't know. I thought we were beyond that. It's 2019.
No, colors are still fucking bleed.
Oh man,
yeah. Color is still a thing here in 2019.
Right? Fuck.
Sometimes they come together.
Right? No.
But it was targeted that shit. It was just covered in it.
Extra small load level.
Whatever was green that got on it, has that green thing never bled on anything else?
I think it was my workout gloves. I don't know what it was.
Workout gloves?
You work out what? Yeah. Workout gloves?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I wouldn't wash those with the rest of your shirt because
dude,
think of all the gross fucking
who gives a
shit in your workout
gloves. My god,
dirty ass leather.
What about your fucking underwear with your ball sack and asshole?
Yeah, it can get washed with my underwear, but if I have a nice fancy yellow shirt, I'm trying to maintain in pristine quality. I'm not gonna fucking mix it with my gym clothes.
Well, fuck that shit. I guess I'm just not gonna get light color shirts.
Ashtray getting worked up about laundry. The mushrooms kicking in. He got his hands getting all glistening. We got to move on. All right. Next is Mystic with I don't know what it is because there's nothing in there.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put it in there. Yeah. So Tribune Media, which is the company that owns the station I work for, has just sold their stuff to Nexstar. which is a company they're going to come in, and I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. I don't know if we're going to lose all of our management, what's going to go on with firings and shit like that. But it really sucks because, I mean, it took me 7 years to find a job after I graduated. You know, I was delivering fucking pizza.
Right.
And now this fucking company is going to come in, and there's only like 2 people behind me in seniority wise. You know, so I mean, am I going to be one of the first to go? I mean, I don't know. From what I've read, this company has bought a lot of. They're a pretty fast-growing media company, and they bought a lot of stations recently.
Are they trying to beat Sinclair?
What? Well, yeah, but they're not Sinclair. That's for sure. They're not. They seem like a pretty fair, decent company. But what I think what they do is, from what I've been reading, is that they come in and they fire all the management. So we're talking general manager, news director, and
that's gotta suck to be them.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too, because they have high salaries.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, and so they're going to bring, they bring in people,
and then they bring in people they trust and people they want in the position to run it their way instead of trying to teach somebody to do it their way.
Mm-hmm. But that's, I guess it would suck for the news director. He just got that job like a month ago.
Oh, damn.
The assistant too, actually, like 2 weeks ago for him. So,
damn. Wow.
I don't think he's going to get fired because he's new enough to where they can maybe just train him in the way that they want him to run the newsroom. But I'm pretty sure the general manager is going to get fired.
Damn.
Which is fine because he's a fucking douchebag. So yeah,
I working there now.
I hate uneasiness.
Yeah, it's gotta be at least
2 years.
Yeah, I was like, it gotta be 2 years.
2 years and a month, something like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still only part-time, so I don't think they're going to fire me because, I mean, why would they go through that of hiring another part-timer for the same amount of money?
Especially if you've been there for a couple years.
Right.
Yeah, they're not going to just get some fucking scamp off the street.
It's goddamn scamp.
Well, and it's just,
you know, those scampy fucking
the ones to go.
Video editors out there.
But
it could be like Office Space.
Left and right. Because
people have been quitting.
Oh shit. And you know, never know, man. It could be like Office Space. They call you in and you're like, yeah, that guy, Mystic.
You want to put as many as 4 people underneath you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That sucks when you start to see
the kid's got upper management written all over
the ship, and it's kind of like, God damn it, you know, like weren't we raised to have loyalty for the job, you know?
Well, and they have a lot of producer positions open, so I think I'm gonna go talk to the GM or to the news director.
Oh,
and maybe start producing.
Producer mixed.
That's a full-time job. I'll take it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. That's right.
I'll produce.
You got to show enthusiasm. Right. Just fucking brown nose right up to the new owners. Yeah, I'll do whatever you want.
Jim, I'll suck your dick, Jim.
Yeah. Just keep giving me a paycheck.
And in all seriousness, that's our show.
All right. Now I can fully melt into my mushrooms.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, mushroom ashtray.
Yeah, and whatever fucking planet you're on right now.
Yeah, fucker. Go fuck yourself, mushroom ashtray. I said that. Just want to make sure I got it right. I forgot to put the other shit in here.
This is a great fucking outro.
We're professionals.
It is a great outro because Teddy's doing it. You fucking, you goddamn right. See, I keep flowing through the bullshit. See, I keep flowing through the bullshit.
You call this flowing, dude?
Yeah, I'm flowing. Fucking flowing, bro.
Or like rolling down the hill.
Right? Like Chris Farley rolling down the hill.
Let me finish.
All right.
Can I finish?
Follow us.
Can I finish?
Follow us at theredarreport.com or facebook.com/theredarreport. You can also Twitter us at we don't know what it is because nobody uses it. You can like us, share us, or fuck us.
Yeah, we do. I gave you the fucking shit, you fucking lazy asshole.
Yeah. Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
What? Yeah, back in the feed because you said you step up
or some shit.
He said he didn't have it.
He found it though.
Yeah, fucker.
In the group chat.
Send it to me now, and we'll have the updated.
You better scroll up, boy.
I'm off tomorrow, so I can set it up tomorrow. So
it's at redeye_report.
Yes, send it to me.
Boom.
Send it to me. Like
So,
scroll up.
Yeah, a week ago,
can
the
search.
bullshit. The bullshit that y'all talked about for a week. Are you kidding me?
We're still live, right?
We had Captain Meat over here talking about fucking.
Oh my god, dude! Oh, before we go, I got to tell you about something that's great that I love doing. So we have this Facebook fucking message feed that we've been talking on for like, I don't know, at least 5 years.
We need to put that shit. Yeah, we need to put that shit on Twitter.
But it's so fucking great because when I'm driving, I have like a hands-free thing in my car. And I can, when it gets a message on Messenger, I can tell it to read the messages to me, and it reads the whole fucking thing. It is fucking amazing, because it's just like this awesome monotone fucking woman, robot's voice.
This is through Facebook Messenger.
Saying some of the shit we've said.
It's fucking hilarious.
I want to do that.
Oh my god,
we can make a 6-season TV show out of that shit.
We could.
No, I'm telling you, the shit we talk about is so interesting, weird, and fucked up that you all would be your tiny little minds would fucking corrode away.
Yeah, you don't even need much.
We talk about. Yeah, but that look on your face terrifies me. Anyway, that's our show. Blah blah blah. I'm Teddy.
I'm Oracle.
This is Ashtray.
And I'm Mystic.
Yeah.
Are you? You sounded. Is that a question?
Who put the question mark on the teleprompter
again? Producer Mystic did. And this is the Red Eye Report.
Boom.
Oh. Time to go take my contacts out.
All right. Yeah, I gotta go.